This is from Dov Kleiman. Games with less than 200 yards passing the past 2 years. So the Bears are number one with 28. Remember, this is out of 34. Panthers 26, Giants 25, Steelers 22. Tied for fifth, Titans and Patriots at 21. Falcons with 20. This one surprised me. The Ravens are eighth with 19. Commanders and Jets at 18. And the Browns are tied for 11th with the Rams and Colts with 16. So roughly half of the games less than 200 yards passing. That's got to change. It's the 2020s. You're supposed to be able to throw for more than 200 yards in an NFL game.
Yeah, and just the sheer amount of teams you're seeing on that list, and surprising ones, the Rams, like to me, that's puzzling to me. But I think it speaks larger to the defensive philosophical shift to everybody playing that two over, creating the umbrella on top, not letting people get behind you, trying to limit explosive plays and make people beat you horizontally, which teams are more than happy to do. You've seen teams, there's a high amount of crossers, early slants, what I mean? You're seeing all that in the league, but it's also about bending and not breaking is what you're seeing from defenses, and offenses have been forced to kind of throttle down a little bit. Even the quarterbacks that we think of as being the most explosive, the Kansas City Chiefs don't have that many explosive plays as they have traditionally because of the way defenses are approaching. There's always an ebb and flow, and at some point that is going to break. Offenses are going to figure it out, and you're going to start to see that number escalate. But there are several teams on that list that surprised me, including Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean the one that really, you think Lamar Jackson and that offense, but yeah, Stafford with the Rams. That one was a surprise as well. Not surprised by the Steelers. I'm really not surprised by the Bears. Those don't surprise me.
Yeah, and that was an alarming high number. I think 28 for the Bears. I mean, that's abysmal. That's the reason you draft a quarterback number one overall right there.
Yeah, I mean the question is it the you only had 6? So what that means, the last 2 years you had 6 games total. So an average of 3 a year where you've thrown over 2. I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, you would think that there might have been that many rushers that have had 200 yards in that same span. To see the quarterback can't get it over 200 yards. You're not going to win many football games if you're putting less than 200 yards up in the air in today's NFL.